everyone. Today is Wednesday, and it is Veterans Day. So, to all my veterans, I salute you. Thank you for your service. We are here to serve people, right? And today, I wanted to talk about your people and your purpose. So, you've been placed with a circle of influence, right? You were born in this time, in this day and age, to reach the people who you are reaching. And you might say, well, I'm not reaching anybody, but you do have a purpose, and your purpose is to reach the people that is around you right now. Okay, today's purpose is for you to reach whoever you're going to reach for today. And you might move next week, and then your purpose will be able to reach those people that's in your circle of influence once you get there. And your circle of influence, or God has placed those people around you, and He's let His purpose through you. Well, your purpose will be your light, and your light will shine upon those that are around you. All right, now that's an experience, and that's something for them to experience, you to experience too. But whatever you're called to do, and however you're called to do these things that you are called to do, that's your light, right? And we'll talk about that in a second. It means where you are, where you're born, all of your experiences, the good and the bad. People in your area, that even your friends and the people that are not so friendly to you, all of these people are your circle of influence. And it's no accident that you are where you are today. God has set everything up. I always see it as a big setup. When I walk into a situation or I walk into a place and I'm looking around to see who is who and how do I fit into it, all I can see is God setting things up for whatever experience I'm going to experience to happen. He's also set it up where who's ever going to encounter me, as long as I'm following after Him, they're going to experience God too. Okay? So it's going to be a shared experience. So now your purpose, your mission, and your vision are all a part of who you are, right? Those experiences too. And all of that is the light that you're emulating, that's coming from you. All right? All of this light is to shine on the darkness. Now, here's a couple of scriptures. In Isaiah 60, let's see, 2 to 3. It says, see the darkness. See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness over the people. Now, it sounds kind of like today, right? You see darkness everywhere, and thick darkness hovering over the people. But the Lord rises upon you, and His glory appears over you, and nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. So the light that's coming from you, everyone's going to see it, and they're going to be drawn to you. Why are they drawn to you? Because everybody has darkness on them, and you got light. Now, people choose darkness, yeah, of course, but a lot of people don't choose darkness, but it's there. And since you have light, would it only make sense to be drawn to that light if you're in darkness? For one thing, you can't see in the dark. But if you see a little light down here, you'll probably want to go in that direction where you can see. Now, Jesus said this, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." So, it's not meant for you to have this light that God has given you and to hide it. It's there to light the whole house, everyone around you, your circle of influence. So your purpose and your vision, your mission, all the things God's called you to do is to light a path for those around you to see what God is doing. Now, we have to choose to let that light shine. Because it's easy to say, I'm doing my thing and don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Or I'm too shy. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert too. I'm an introvert and I can't talk to anybody. Well, what has God called you to do? Now, God pieces us together in our personality, the things that we like, the things that we like to do, things that we don't like to do, all work together to make you who you are. So if you're saying, I can't talk to people, well, you might, but you like to paint. You might paint murals and it might speak to somebody. It might draw somebody to that light that way. Don't put God in a box and say, okay, if I'm a Christian, I gotta preach. I gotta have my own church. That's not, if everybody had their own church, there'd be millions of churches with nobody in them because everybody that became a Christian started a church. But we all work together as a community, feeding the 5,000, and we all work together, and our stories and our experiences start to intertwine, and that's where God's community, God's light, not just my light, but your light and their light and our light all work together to be a great light. Okay? So don't ever think of yourself as too small. Yes, you're one person, but remember that you plus God is a majority. All right? So have a great day today. Tell somebody who served thank you, because it's probably not easy just to live that life, and then especially when you have to transition back to civilian life. It's not easy. So let your light shine and make someone happy today.